This is for the purposes of Bournemouth University's first residential, and here is my identity box. As you can see, the box is sort of designed by one of my daughters, Annie, and that in itself is symbolic because really sort of my life and everything I'm about is entrenched in sort of their lives as well and what they're about, obviously being their mum. I'll open the box. I've tried to do this in some sort of chronological order because it seems to make more sense that way. The first object going into the box is a ring, which was originally my nan's ring, and then it was my mum's and now it's mine. And really the ring symbolises a baton and a need for progression, a sense of duty to utilise opportunities that they never had really, and to honour their efforts really. The second item is a picture of my parents' wedding day. Their guidance and strength and wisdom has enabled me to believe that I can do anything. I obviously wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this day taking place as well, and also the fact it's a hard copy. It's almost like a relic, and it reminds me of, you know, time, a time of sort of privacy as well, and the photograph reflects that in a way, because it's just the two of them in the church by themselves, with no one else around. The third item is a Russian doll. So it's a sense of, it's a good symbol to represent duty to explore the different facets of yourself, and obviously starting this PhD programme signals a new layer that's yet to be understood. I'll put her in the box, and this is the course, the new layer about to start. The fourth item is my old school tie. The reason why I've used this is because the structure and support that my teachers give me when I was young, particularly in secondary school, is really important to me even now, for they instilled a sense of confidence on an academic level. And item number 5 is a family photograph, obviously a central part of my life. But the photograph also symbolises the sacrifices involved in doing this course as well, and I'm also struggling with that reality really. A couple of items here, one belonging to each of the girls, kids' toy phones, just taking into account that by, I think it's 2016, 60% of the population will have smartphones, so they're in there for lots of reasons. The impact on society, obviously culture and identity and education are enormous, and that's why I want to study safeguarding as an issue and discover professionally where I'm going to sit in the future as all of this progresses and develops. The 7th item is a box of Anadin. Because life's a headache sometimes, and I'm sure the course will be a headache, but it's also about, I'm aware that life's about managing the headaches that life presents as well, so the Anadin's quite important in the box. The 8th item is a little rainbow, because I'm quite idealistic, even though I'm a little bit cynical as well, and I've put a plaster on it because that's not the intention. I'm not trying to put a plaster on an ideal, I'm trying to hopefully grapple with it and come up with some realistic and reliable and usable research really. And life's a bit of a bungee jump, so that can be sort of thrown in and trying to live in the moment. And finally, I've got an image of the Angel of the North, which is actually my daughter's picture, but this represents sort of facing the elements and beautifying struggle really, overcoming all the fears that might hinder my progress on this journey. And that is it.